These two pictures describe the biggest parts of my background. I am an Irish Bolivian, I am Celtic, and I am Incan. This side of the family migrated across land and ice to arrive in Bolivia. My grandmother then flew to the United States hundreds of years later. By the time my grandmother had arrived in America, the Irish side of the family had already been here for almost 150 years. Irish immigrants relied on the ocean as a means of transport away from Ireland, a country that was slowly losing its ability to sustain such a fast-growing workforce, to America, where jobs were plenty. For two families traveling from Ireland to America, ocean travel would play a more important role than simply being a means of transportation. It would also provide them with work. These two families, the Winters and the Coughlin's, did not work directly on the ocean itself. However, they did play a role in extending the reaches of ocean travel. They found work at the Welland Canal. The Welland Canal was an ambitious project to connect Lake Erie to Lake Ontario, and so connect it to the ocean. Being 43 kilometers long, the canal required a huge workforce, and so was an appealing target for the Irish. And so, the Winters and the Coughlin's sailed across the Pacific in order to work at the Welland Canal. Details are unclear about the voyage for the Winters and the Coughlin's across the Pacific. Either John Winters and Margaret Coughlin, my great-great-great-great-grandparents, came over together with their families and proceeded to work at the Welland Canal, or the two families met at the canal. The Coughlin boys were all stonecutters. This was a valuable skill to have in the canal building business. They went on to not only help build the Welland Canal, but also to build the Hennepin Canal and the Erie Canal system. Together with the Coughlin boys, as well as a large Irish workforce, John Winters helped open up almost 900 miles of coastline to the ocean. Today, the Welland Canal helps move 40 million metric tons to those 900 miles of coastline every year. The Winters family, along with the Coughlin family, allowed the people of Lake Erie to have the same access to the ocean that had allowed them to find work in a new country and to start a new family. A family that is now spread out all over America.